Discussion. Previously in Lesson 3, nagawad sa Manilikha ng Bayan Gamaba Award which acknowledges folk and indigenous artists who despite the modern times remain true to their intentions and aims to support and motivate artists to preserve their artistic heritage for the present and future generation was discussed. So this lesson 3 is already tackled by Miss Masern. So, dili na ko mo go deeper. So, for this lesson, another kind of award that recognizes the effort and contribution of Filipino artists in their respective fields will be tackled. The National Commission for Culture and the Arts in CCA. The National Commission for Culture and the Arts in CCA is the award-giving body that recognizes the recipients of Gamaba and the National Artist Award. It conducts the search for the finest artists of the land and adopts a program that will ensure the transfer of the artist's skills to others. The National Commission for Culture and the Arts in CCA undertakes measures to promote a genuine appreciation and instill pride among the people about the genius of the Manilikha ng Bayan and the national artist. So, the NCCA plays a central role in awarding both the Gamaba and the National Artist Award. It conducts the search for exceptional artists, ensures that artistic skills and knowledge are passed to the future generation, promotes pride and appreciation for Filipino artistry and heritage. So, ang NCCA ko no, mao ni siya ang ayan siya nga naghatag og pasidungog labi na sa atong mga artist para kanang kita ko ng mga artist, mapakita na to atong skills o mapasa na to og tarong ang atong talento sa sumusunod nga bagong tubo nga generation, which is ang malilikhain ang bayan ang Gamaba ug ang National Artist Award. So kini mo ni siya ang naghimog nagpakita nga ang artista ko no na nasay mo nay tagsa-tagsa nga kanang natay tagsa-tagsang mga talent, mga skills niya. Which is kanang talent tong skills mo na itong ipasa sa sunod, mo na sila itong i-train aron sila nasod ang ato ang new Gamaba ug ang NCCA. The National Artist Award. The National Artist Award is the highest form of award or recognition that can be bestowed to a Filipino artist for their significant contribution in their respective fields. This award was established in 1972 under the Presidential Decree 1001 issued by former President Ferdinand E. Marcos. The National Artist Award shares the same prestige as the Gamaba. So, the National Artist Award honors individuals to have significantly influenced Filipino art and culture. It was created in 1972 under the Presidential Decree 1001 by President Ferdinand E. Marcos. Like Gamaba, this award highlights the excellence of Filipino artists and inspires others to continue a tradition of creativity. So, ang National Artist Award mo ni siya ang pinakataas nga pagpadungog sa usa ka artist. Mo ni siya ang gihatag nga kanang pinakataas nga pasidungog sa isa ka artist. Tungod sa ilang dakong contribution, tungod sa ilang dakong nga mga napakita nga creativity nga nagkalain-laing larangan sa tuwang sining. So, kini mo ni siya, gitugod ni siya pag 1972 niya. Ang president ani Tayma is si President Ferdinand E. Marcos. So, issue ni siya pag 1001. Pareho ni siya katason ra sa Gamaba ang NCCA. So pareha ra katason ang maggamaba og ang NCCA, ang National Artist Award. Pareho ra sila katason ang ilang award. So, atong itakol ang criteria for the National Artist Award. First, applies to living artists who have been Filipino citizens for the last 10 years, prior to nomination, as well as those who have died after the establishment of the award in 1972, but were Filipino citizens at the time of their death. Second, artists who have held built a Filipino sense of nationhood through the content and form of their works. Third, artists who have distinguished themselves by pioneering in a mode of creative expression or style, making an impact on succeeding generation of artists. Next, honors and privileges of National Artist Awardees. First, National Artist Gold-plated medallion made by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. Second, a minimum cash award of 200,000 net if living and 150,000 net if deceased. Third, a minimum of lifetime personal monthly stipend of 30,000. Fourth, a state funeral benefit not exceeding 500,000. Burial at libingan ng mga bayani. So, ako ang i-tackle ang categories sa gawad ng malikhain ng bayan. So, folk architecture. So, muna siya ang folk architecture. So, muna siya ang folk architecture sa gawad ng malikhain ng bayan. Next, muna siya ang maritime transport. Muna siya ang example of weaving. So, muna siya ang example of weaving. And then carving. Muna siya ang example both of traditional performances. So, muna siya ang poetry. And then, muna siya ang other artistic expression of traditional culture. So, ang textile weaving, so kibaw naman tausan ang textile weaving because natakol naman na siya ni Miss Kalipusan, di ba, ang atong first reporter. So, sa national artist ang categories niya is ang music, dance, theatre, o ang visual arts, fashion, literature, film and broadcast arts, o architecture. So, wala na ko nagpakita niya o picture since kay bao naman ta nga kanang familiar ta ni nila tanan, nakita naman ta ni nila tanan. So, wala na ko nang butang niya dire sa TV o sa akong visual if unsa na sila. So, National Artist of the Philippines. Category, Visual Art. Artist, Fernando Amorsolo Y. Cueto. So, muna siya si Fernando. Awarded in 1972, first National Artist of the Philippines. Most of his paintings portray the Filipino culture tradition and the custom like fiestas. Siya ang na-became popular because of his landscape and historical painting that capture Filipino soul. Next, si Benedicto R. Cabrera. Awarded as National Artist for Visual Arts in 2006. His Seville series is widely recognized by cultural institutions and the art market. Work of Ben Cab can be seen at the Ben Cab Museum in Baguio. Third, Guillermo E. Tolentino. National Artist for Culture awarded in 1973. He was her own classicist. His most notable works are Oblation and the Bonifacio Monument. So, kay bo nata niya nga artist, kailan nata niya since nani siya sa tuang prelim. Si number 4, Napoleon V. Abueva. Known as the father of modern Philippine culture. He was trained in the academic style but later studied in the United States and pioneered in modern sculpture. Youngest recipient of National Artist Award. B. Architecture. Number 5, Leonardo V. Locsin. So, muna siya si Leonardo. A Filipino architect, artist, and interior designer known for his use of concrete, floating volume, and pure geometric figures. proclaimed a national artist of the Philippines for architecture in 1990. C. Fashion. Ramon Valera. The only national artist for fashion design, he led innovation on Philippines thermo. His timeless design showed the quality of his craftsmanship and his pride in being a Filipino. Next. D. Literature. 7. Carlos B. Romulo. The first Asian president of the United Nations General Assembly. He was a reporter at 16, a newspaper editor at 20, and a publisher at the age of 32. He was also the only Asian to win America's coveted Pulitzer Prize in Journalism. 8. Francisco Arcelana. National artist for literature. A Filipino poet, writer, essayist, critic, journalist, and teacher. He is considered as important He is considered an important progenitor of the modern Filipino short story in English. E. Music, theatre, and dance. Artist, Leve Celerio, a Filipino composer and lyricist. He was a prolific songwriter with over 4,000 songs to his credit. He is perhaps best known for being a left player, a feat for which he has put into the Guinness Book of the World Records. In 1997, he was named National Artist of the Philippines for Music. 10. Francisca Reyes Aquino. Designed as a national artist for dance in 1973. She was recognized for her outstanding contribution towards the advancement of Filipino culture through her tremendous research on local folk dance and games in Central and Northern Luzon. Designated as a national artist for theatre and music in 1987. Considered as the Queen of Condiment. Initially starring as Zarziolas, she was a singer and vaudeville performer who becomes the first Filipina film actress. So kini siya mo din siya si Francisco Arcelana. Tas kini siya mo ni siya si Leve Celerio. Tas kini si Francisca Reyes Aquino. And then this one, Coronata Atang de la Roma. Film and Cinema. Ronald Alan Queipo. So, kailan mo yung takisa ni siya nga artist, aka Fernando po. So, posthumous recipient of the National Artist Award for Film and Cinema in 2006. Cultural icon of tremendous audience, impact and cinema artist and craftsman. As actor, writer, director, and producer. So, muna siya si Fernando po. His long career as an action film star earned his name King of Philippine Movies of the King or The King. 13. Lino Broca, one of the most influential Filipino filmmakers of the late 20th century. Famous for symbolic, socio-political films that tackles issues that were prevalent in our society during his time. His notable films include Tinimbang Ka Ngunit Kulang, Charis. So, yung film is ang Tinimbang Ka Ngunit Kulang, 1974, Maynila sa mga Kuko ng Liwanag, 1975, Insiang, 1976, Ora Ponobes, 1989. So, moto sila ang mga artist. So, katong natakol na ko nga 40 names, moto sila ang National Artist of the Philippines. So, sa visual, ang artist sa visual si Fernando Armosolo Y. Cueto, Benedicto R. Cabrera, Guillermo E. Tolentino, o Napoleon V. Abeba. While sa architecture, si Leonardo Villocsinra. Sa fashion, si Ramon Valeria. Yes, si Ramon Valerara ang artist sa fashion. While sa literature, si Carlos P. Romulo o si Francisco Arcelena. Sa music, theatre and dance, si Leves Hilario, Francisca Reyes Aquino o Coronata Atag de la Roma. And then lastly, sa film and cinema, si Ronald Alan Queipo o si Lino Broca. So, that's all about the NCCA. Thank you for watching, ma'am.